Thank you for joining me today. If it's your first time seeing my face, my name is Felicia. I am the owner of 1720 Interiors, a handmade home decor business. So, I've been busy a little bit. I have made a couple prototypes, samples, whatever you want to call them, of different things that I want to launch for my spring collection. This will be my first ever collection type thing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what the heck I'm doing as far as like trying to promote or trying to launch a collection. So why do I look so pale? I don't know. It's kind of gloomy today. It's actually raining. I think it might be a rain. I don't think it's snow mix, but it's raining outside. Just came from the grocery store. So let me show you all the prototypes, or whatever you want to call them. I really look pale. Sorry. A little prototypes that I've been working on, and give me a second. Okay, I have everything but like one or two that I've like physically made because I have like my list going. But so how do I explain this? It's gonna be a spring collection, but it is also, I want to make more things for mothers and more products that, what am I trying to say? That fulfill that need for mothers, if that makes any sense. I also have some pet items, and yeah. So anyway, first item, I don't even know what we're gonna call it yet, but it's basically for your sanitary napkins, or you can use it for whatever you want to do. It's just a little pouch, like nothing spectacular, but this is just my prototype at the moment. And I think they call it a period pouch, I'm not sure, but that's one. Two, I'm so proud of this bag because it's my first tote bag. It's like a mini tote. So it is very flimsy. That is one thing that I plan on redoing for the next one. It has a pocket on the inside, and yeah, it's also quilted. So yeah, a little mini tote. Not because, you know, when I'm running out the door, this is what I get. I grab this big old bag, and sometimes I don't want that big old bag. I don't need the big bag. So if I can grab something small like this on the go and just go, that'll be good. So this was my thinking. And the last thing for me to be able to physically show right now is my pet beds. So there's one. Now I think that I'm gonna do these, and there's two, in different choice of fabric, because I feel like these, I don't know about this one, but the other one is more geared towards dogs, and I think that if it was more geared towards pets in general, like, you know, cats could sleep on it too, that would be better. I don't know, still figuring that part out. But another thing about these beds is they are reversible. So you flip them to either side, and they do this, like curl up like a bed. So I'm just figuring out a few more kinks, or whatever you want to call them, with those, and that's basically what I've been working on. So today my plan is, one of the other mother products that I want to work on is another shaped bag. Not a tote bag, but like a zip bag. So I want to do that, and something else that I need to work on. I'm looking at my list up here. Oh, storage baskets. So, you know, I don't know if you've seen them, but I feel like it's everywhere. Fabric baskets. That's what I'm gonna work on. But we'll see how far we get today. If you don't know, I have a toddler. So, that's depending on him, the boss. Is what he thinks. He's not the boss. But anyway, let's get to work. So it is getting so late in the day as far as sunlight, and I have not completed my little, not remodel, my little rearrange here. So what I'm gonna do is start, at least try and get this bag cut out and sewn. So let's go ahead and do that. It's getting so late in the day and I'm losing daylight. So after I cut the fabric, I needed to fix the pattern because I remembered that when I did the tote, whenever I did the tote, I ended up watching a video about fixing the liner. So it's taking me so long to finally finish this other part of the pattern and cut it out, measure it, all that kind of stuff. So I know this video quality's been like crap because it's so dark in here. And it's probably gonna get, it is gonna get darker. So I don't know what it's gonna be like when I start sewing, but I do apologize because it's like so annoying when it looks like that. So I'm gonna finish cutting out this pattern, and I think the next thing you'll see is me hopefully putting the bag together, sewing it. My ring light decided that it wanted to work today, so now we have a little bit of light, but I found that too late in the video. Oh my goodness. And I am about to sew this pocket and get out of here. It is, what time is it? 5 or almost 5. Let me check for sure. Yeah, so it's 5 o'clock, and I wanted to stop working at 5 o'clock, or make it a habit to try to stop working at 5 o'clock, and go spend some time with DJ. So I've got everything cut out, I believe, for the bag that I'm gonna be making. So I'm gonna have that ready for tomorrow. And I'm just gonna sew the pocket right now. And after that, I'm probably gonna wrap it up, and I'll see you tomorrow. And hopefully we'll get more things done and not just like randomly deciding to reorganize. So here we go. So after that wonderful smack of my phone against the floor, we are wrapping up the video for today. I have finished the pocket. I didn't know really what I was doing. I was going by sight and what I thought was right. So I feel like it should work. Oh my goodness. So wrap it up right here and I will pick up tomorrow. Oh man. Of course I didn't catch all of it in the back. So I'm gonna finish that up and then now that I'm thinking about it, I don't have to do the bottom part because that's gonna be in the bottom of the bag, so it's gonna catch on the, okay, I'll figure that out tomorrow. But for right now, I'm gonna go wrap it up and spend some time with my son, and then yeah, pick it up tomorrow. So see you in a second. Good morning, or I think it just turned afternoon actually. I'm gonna introduce this video while the daylight is given. So I need to hurry up and make this intro because I really need to take some stuff off this phone and start recording with the camera like I keep saying, but it has to happen. Now, why am I looking so pale again today? Yeah, so we're gonna get started with the day and see how far we can get with the products. And I think where I left off was making the pocket for the bag. And the only other thing I did is make the handle. So I'm going to try to get that done and a couple other things and also finish up redoing this room. Pay no attention to this ponytail, please. You would think I did not do her for 19 years of my life. So yeah, let me wind some more spools and then get started. I want to upload this other video real quick, or put the information in this video real quick and make it public. So be right back in a second and get started. So unfortunately, I don't think that the my Amazon order for my pens is gonna get here on time. So I'm just about to press as hard as I can with the one that I have, and hopefully it'll work, because 3-4 hours, I'm not waiting for 3 or 4 hours for a pen. The daylight waits for no one. So hopefully I can do this with this pen so I can get my quilt lines and it'll be good to go. struggling so bad. It's showing up a little bit, but it also disappears really fast. So it's getting on my nerves. So right now, my only other option is to use chalk, which I don't really want to do because I don't want to expose like extra dust to the machine, but I will wipe it off, I guess, before I move my pattern. Move my fabric. Yeah, let me finish doing this and then I'm gonna jump back on here when I get to quilting. Okay, so you just saw me sew on the pocket, and this is my first time using mesh in this way. I also make sponges for the business, so it's not quite used like this. So I kind of just figured out in my head how to attach it, but I think it came out all right. I do like the fact that I didn't put this border on the side, so all I did was zigzag stitch down this way, and it's like nearly invisible, so you can't see it. So hopefully that'll work out right. My only issue is making sure that the pocket is actually lined up the right way and not crooked or way up here on this part, because you know, eventually this part's not going to be there. So I don't want it to be crooked and all wonky and stuff like that. But I think after I cut these sides off and like actually get started on making it, it'll be okay. So my next step in the process is to start quilting the outside liner. So yeah, that's a lot of work. I think the next time I'm not going to make the 1 inch quilting pattern. I'm gonna probably do it a little bit further apart because it's a lot to do, but I feel like in the end hopefully it's gonna be cute. And I might add another, no, I'm just gonna keep the band like this because this is a sample prototype. So yeah, we get started on that, and yeah, let's see if we do that, and then hopefully we'll get to starting on the other things today before it gets too dark outside. So come on. camera cut off. I got as much as I could in the video, and I didn't realize that it cut off. So anyway, now I am wiping the outside panel off because it looks dusty. Dusty. That's another reason why I do not like using chalk. It's not like Taylor's chalk. I just seen this hack one time. I was like, oh, okay, I don't have my invisible pen yet, so I'll just use it. So ever since then, if I needed to, I'll use it. But this is the result. I ended up doing the 2-inch squares, just skipping one. Now, I don't know why it's showing up so blue on camera, but this is like, it's a green and pink fabric. So yeah, there's that. Then we have the liner with the pocket. And 10 minutes later, here it is. So excited because I almost just started sewing and just gonna take a chance. Yeah, see. And let's open it and hope it works. Also, why is the seam or whatever you want to call it on the other side open? Like somebody need to peek in here for something. So my son's overnight Pampers are in here. Those out. And here we are. So I definitely need to keep these separated, the pins from my other pins, because they look just like normal pins. You okay? So I will try these out, and if I like them, I'll leave the link below if you want to get them for yourself. And then here is the zipper thing. So I think it's two pieces. No instructions, looks like. But I know that just there's one piece and looks like you can screw it down to something. Oh, that's cool. I'm not gonna be screwing anything, I don't think. And then here is the other piece. Oh, by the way, these pens are the heat erasable. The other one that ran out, this one is just disappearing ink, and then it is just air and water soluble, and then water soluble. So the water soluble, air and water is the purple. But anywho, this one you can stick. Yeah. Okay, so I know. In the screen, I got it. You got it. Yeah, good job. So I know that. Saw it. Yeah. So I know that the video angle's probably weird. I know the video angle's probably weird, but anyway. I jumped over the mountain, but I was on the swing. You did? Good job. Okay. Let me just show you. So I think that I'm only going to peel off like half of this just in case I want to move it. So what? I know that. Okay. Oh no. All right. Now, just have to take apart what I just did because the zipper's on there. So I just stuck the zipper down in here by this part, skinny part. This is my sewing closet. I can see a lot more. Okay. Finally got both sides in. A few minutes later. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Jesus. Like, I don't know if I expected a miracle to happen with this thing or what, but we got it in, and let's move on to the next step. So it's 6 o'clock. I have no idea what time it was when I got out here, but I figured out my issue and I just kind of redid it. I know it's not gonna look like pristine like I would like, because I just kind of jankified it for the moment just to fix my error, and I want to just make sure I do it right on my next attempt. So I should be able to flip it right side. Okay, here we go. Good job. Okay, I found the opening, but it's also tiny. Oh my gosh. So why is the opening so tiny? Why did I do that? I don't know. So I randomly came upon this small business girl from Louisville, And I think it's crazy that it was so hard for me to find a small business girlies from Louisville. Now that I'm in Tennessee, I found a Louisville person. But I think I'm about to subscribe to her. Her name is From Allie. I've only watched like one of her videos so far, and this is the second one. So, let's see what her channel is about. It looks interesting. So, come on here. Yeah. I can't believe I made this hole this small. In my head, it was way bigger than this. It is pitch black outside. And I'm supposed to have been out of here an hour ago. So hopefully I don't bust any seams trying to do this. Now, looking at it, when I pulled it apart before, I realized that it's not the shape that I thought it was going to be, which is so confusing to me. When I made the pattern, I made it longer. So I don't know if I want to go through trying to attempt to make another pattern or like find a pattern on Etsy and just find one big enough in the shape that I'm looking for. I don't know. It'll be so much easier to just go on Etsy and find the shape I'm looking for. Getting there. So if you sew and you have any tips on sewing zippers, I will be so appreciative if you put in the comments your tips, because I know that it's probably with practice that I'll get better, but a tip or two wouldn't hurt. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, what I thought I just heard. So this is taking so long to do. Just a little bitty hole. But if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Why don't you leave a shopping bag emoji in the comments. Come on here. Okay, let me get this and come back because, okay, wait, I think I got it. Okay. Now I got it. Okay. Okay, I definitely do not understand what happened here. I think I just went rogue. What? I have holes. So, unfortunately, this is not the shape I was looking for. This is wide. And I need long. I'm not. What happened? What happened? I spent all day on this thing. What happened? That's a mess. So I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna wrap it up for the day because kind of frustrating. So maybe I'll do a pattern tonight. I don't know if I feel like it, because happy Friday. We off to a bumpy start today, but we're gonna be okay. So my original thought for today was to, first of all, get the pattern together that so obviously was a hot mess yesterday. And I hope you can hear me because we can't mic up because it's on the charger. So because that pattern that I made was a hot mess, I wanted to do it again. And then I decided not to do it, but instead do the diaper bag pouch, which I was thinking about because, I don't know, I'm just excited to do that. Anyway, I bought the pattern instead of trying to struggle and do it myself. And I was thinking that I could fix the alignment on the printer. Yes, the alignment is still messed up because it keeps disconnecting from my phone and from my computer. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but it's still misaligned. So took a chance, tried to align it again, and it's still coming out crooked. So I wasted so much paper. It's so irritating. But I am determined to get something done today. It's probably going to be a shorter day. It is 3 o'clock. We are about to get a snowstorm. Supposedly. Now, I live in Tennessee now. We're not going to go there. Now back home, they're supposed to get 8 to 10 inches. Here, I think it's supposed to be icy or like 1 or 2 inches or something. I don't know. Anywho, with that being said, we are not going to be here tonight for the night. So that means I need to pack up, make sure I got everything, and like get myself together. Now, what I do want to get accomplished, it should be fairly simple. The fabric bags. I'm going to do some quilting, put them together. They should be fine. I'm going to say they're going to be fine. It's simple. I've already went through, cut the liner. I've already, let me turn this light on because it looks kind of dark. I've already cut the outside fabric, cut the liner, put the quilting lines on them. By the way, this one is the darkest one because I pressed a little harder. It comes out really great. So it's almost like a gel pen, I guess. So yeah, love these things. And then I can just take it right off with the little urn. I don't know why I didn't do that at first. But let's get the show on the road. I'm going to watch some... Who am I watching today? Oh yeah, I forget her name, but she runs Chester and Pearl Small Business, a cat. I forget her tagline, but she has like cat toys and all things cats, stickers, all the things. So I like watching everybody. Even though I don't sell cat toys, she's still a small business. I like watching everybody. To be motivated, you know. So let's just go ahead, get started on the quilting, put this bag together, and it's gonna go fine. So let's go. Okay, so I am 100% happy with that. It went as I thought it was gonna go, smooth. Now, the color combo, although green is my favorite color, this is giving dull. So, any of the prototypes that I made though, I won't sell in that particular fabric. I'm just using fabric that I've had for so long and want to use instead of using my new stuff. But I'm so happy with that. Now the thing is with this is a small size. I want to give options of sizes, and I actually want to sell them in, like, what do you call it, nesting bowls. That's what I want to do. But this is a small, so that is bigger than what I thought it was going to be. But anyway, and with that being said, I am going to shut down and clean up, and I'll be out of office for the weekend. So see you next week.